Welcome to Finding My Light, where I am on a weight loss journey to lose over 200 pounds and take back my life. Welcome back to those who have been here, and welcome to anyone who is watching for the first time or newly subscribers, sorry. And I've had quite a few of them lately, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Your support means the world to me. So let's talk about it. The truth about weight loss nobody talks about. Let me tell you something I wish someone had told me earlier on. Weight loss is not linear. It never has been, it never will be. We grew up seeing charts that go straight down, before and after photos that jump from point A to point B, and stories that skip over the messy middle. And somewhere along the way, we started believing that if the scale isn't moving exactly the way we planned, then we're failing. That if we mess up, we ruined everything. And that belief does way more damage than a bad day of eating ever could. Real life doesn't work in straight lines. Healing doesn't. Growth doesn't. And weight loss definitely doesn't. Some weeks you'll do everything right and the scale won't budge. Other weeks it'll go up for no reason. You've seen that happen to me, and you just can't explain it. Hormones, stress, sleep, inflammation, water, weight. There are so many factors that have nothing to do with your effort or your worth. But when we put unrealistic expectations on ourselves, we turn those normal fluctuations into proof that we're bad at this. We're never going to change. And that's where things get dangerous. Not physically, but mentally. Because when you expect perfection, which is where I struggle, every stumble feels like a failure instead of what it really is. It's just part of the process. You start talking to yourself in ways you would never talk to a friend. You start thinking, I already messed up, so what's the point? And that all or nothing mindset is what keeps people stuck far more than food ever does. Here's the truth I want you to hear clearly. Falling does not erase progress. Falling does not erase progress. Stopping does. One hard day doesn't undo weeks of effort. One bad meal doesn't cancel consistency. One emotional moment doesn't define your journey. But quitting because you think you blew it, that's the thing that actually stalls you. So how do you keep moving forward when you fall? Because you will fall. I know I still will fall. We all do. First, you stop turning mistakes into moral failures. You didn't fail. You're human. You didn't ruin everything. You had a moment. Instead of asking, what's wrong with me? Ask, what can I learn from this? Curiosity keeps you moving. Shame keeps you stuck. Second, shrink the goal when things feel heavy. On hard days, don't aim for perfect. Aim for the bare minimum for motion. Drink some water. Eat one balanced meal. Take 5-minute walk. Go to bed instead of spiraling. Progress doesn't always look like pushing harder. Sometimes it looks like refusing to quit quietly. And third, remember that consistency is built on recovery, not perfection. Anyone can be on track when life is easy. The real skill is learning how to come back after you're off track. That bounce back muscle, that's what actually changes your life. Every time you return, instead of restart, you're teaching yourself that you're safe to try again. Fourth, stop using the scale as the only measure of success. This is something I've had to learn to do. You pay attention to the non-scale wins, breathing easier, clothes fitting differently, better sleep, more energy, fewer emotional spirals, choosing yourself even when it's uncomfortable. Those changes often show up long before the numbers do, and they matter. And finally, please talk to yourself like someone you love. If your friends came to you and said, I messed up, I feel discouraged, I'm afraid I'll never get there, you wouldn't tell them they're hopeless. You'd remind them how far they've come. You tell them tomorrow's a new chance. You deserve the same kindness from yourself. This journey isn't about being perfect. It's about being persistent. It's about choosing to keep going even when motivation is gone, even when progress is slow, even when you're tired of starting over. And the good news, you don't actually have to start over. You just have to continue. So if you're in a season where the scale is stubborn, your confidence is shaky, or you feel like you've fallen behind, hear this, please. You're not behind. You're still in it. And as long as you're still in it, change is possible. One step, one choice, one day at a time. That's how real, lasting weight loss happens. Not in a straight line, but in thousand small decisions to keep going. And you don't have to do it perfectly. You just have to do it honestly and keep coming back. So there you have it, guys. I worked hard on this one because I really wanted to make sure I was clear to explain how we have to stop seeing weight loss as black and white, as up, yes or no, or fail or success. We're going to have those bumps in the road. So anyway, guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this. And until next time, have a wonderful day. And I will see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.